we taught you about the origins of Alfredo sauce. It has a really neat story. Now we're just going to keep going and make it ourselves. And I know we start by rubbing this. Do I need to rub it?
Just take it and just rub the bottom of a piece of garlic, because you don't want it to be a really heavy garlic taste. But this is something I do that's a little different. This
I feel like I'm not getting anywhere with it.
But believe it or not, you are. The oils of that garlic are hitting it, and you want it to be subtle. You don't want it to be a hit you in the face type of garlic.
Okay.
So my friend Greg Barnard down in Ardmore, this is what he uses. You can use any noodles you want.
Okay.
You can use fettuccine noodles. I love to use these big egg noodles. This is how Greg makes it, and I mean, it's next level.
Come on in.
So what I'm doing is I'm taking these hot noodles, I'm using my strainer, just like that. Here we go.
And it's not fettuccine noodles.
No, these are just old-fashioned country egg noodles, but if you have, I've done this with rigatoni, and actually Italians, you know, here in America, we feel like it has to be fettuccine noodles.
Yes.
It doesn't. No. I mean, if you are a true, their culture, a noodle's a noodle. You know, it's just a deal. So you're gonna put that in there. I'm gonna start with a half a stick of butter.
That you've chopped up.
Chopped up.
We're dumping it in, it's gonna melt.
It's gonna melt in there. So now what the original recipe calls for is we've put this in here, and now we're gonna put in about a 1/4 cup of grated Parmesan cheese. And according to the recipe, he added pasta water. See? Let's look at this pasta water. Do you see there's still some pasta in the bottom?
It's cloudy, and it means it's full of good, rich nutrients and that are really good flavor.
Yeah, and that starch means thickener, like cornstarch. So we're gonna add a little of that in there.
Okay.
And now what you're gonna do, Bobby, is you're gonna toss this together.
I can do that.
Just like this. Keep tossing. I'm gonna keep adding cheese.
It's all coming together.
It's all gonna come together, and believe it or not, that butter is gonna make the noodles silky. It's gonna make the water silky. And the pasta and all of this Parmesan cheese, it's a lot of Parmesan cheese, but it's making a sauce, slowly coming together. Now, if you want it to come together quicker and you don't like doing it in a bowl like this, you can go ahead and transfer this to, let's say, a saute pan, and actually mix it together like that with the water and the noodles cooking together, continuing this.
Anything else?
Yeah, it's gonna keep going. So
okay, we keep going.
Yeah, I mean,
that's all the ingredients?
That's all the ingredients.
Oh, wow. See, again, no heavy whipping cream.
No heavy whipping cream, and that is the whole deal. So like these are big bunches. So what you would do is you would put this in a saute pan, continue cooking this, and it will come together. You never have to add whipping cream to this, ever. And it will come together. I know it doesn't look like it now.
This is the original.
But this is the original. It's a very reminiscent of carbonara. And carbonara, my kids call it bacon and egg pasta, is just bacon, hot pasta, Parmesan cheese, and an egg, that you toss it all together in the hot noodles. That's all you do, and you add a little pasta water. It makes its own sauce. You can add a little salt,
and then
a little
pepper.
That's it, guys.
We add our...
So for you guys, since
seasoning.
Yeah, the noodles probably weren't quite hot enough, is that I'm gonna go ahead and cook this on the countertop or on the stovetop for us, let it come together, and then we'll have a done product.
Okay, we learned a lot. Delicious, and you don't have to have that heavy whipping cream in your refrigerator to make this happen.
It's so easy.
Okay, all right, thanks, Sassy.
You're welcome, sweetie.